playing like a 8:15 game to an 11 a.m. Do you like playing earlier, or what's that like?
Honestly, in my opinion, I love the early games, and I know the team. A lot of people on the team love the early games because a lot of people are just like, yeah, wake up, do our thing, get right to it. Like, it's immediately, it's right off the bat. It's compared to a night game like the other night. We were just sitting there waiting. You got to anticipate it. You're sitting there like, come on. But with the early game, it's just as soon as you wake up, 7 a.m. we wake up right to everything. Everything's rolling from the morning, and we get right to it.
How do you approach that first half of this game, knowing that you'll have to be without Dylan?
Yeah. I don't like it. I like playing next to Dylan. He's a great guy on and off the field, but I have a lot of confidence in Tyrone. He has really good instincts, and he flies to the ball, and I have great confidence that he's going to do his job, read his keys, and do everything he needs to do to get the job done.
From a vocal perspective, does someone almost have to adjust to feeling, you kind of fill Dylan's role and someone else fills your role vocally, and then you can kind of go back to that second half?
Right, yeah. With Dylan out, I know I have to be more vocal out there around everyone. I know when Dylan's out there, it's just like, even when I'm trying to be vocal, he's just like, he's right on it. Like before the formation's even set, he's already knowing what's happening. He's calling it right away. So I just listen, and he sets me up in the best position just to play ball. And with him out, I know I have to talk. I have to do a lot more. I have to step up, communicate more, and just be a better leader on the defense.
What do you see from Texas State? They scored 41 points last week.
Not a lot yet. We haven't really dove too much into them, but from last year, I have a really good idea on them. They're not too complicated. It's really a basic offense, I guess you could say, but I know they have a great running back. I'm pretty sure their quarterback's really good. They got a great wide receiver, but I think we could get the job done, and I think we'll come out here and do it.
Any lessons from that game maybe that you can carry, the game against them last year, that you can carry in, or is that so far?
No, I would just say come out and execute from the start. We came out last year, the big message was we were tiptoeing. Once the game started, we were playing yellow, tiptoeing into really the whole first half, just trying to get comfortable. I say if we just come out feeling comfortable right off the start, do our job, read our keys, every 11 person do their job, we'll come out with the W.
Coach talked yesterday about the fact that, y'all watched the Oklahoma State game Friday and referenced it before. Considering that it was the same result as the Oklahoma State game against BYU, what were you guys able to do last year? What was that big step that you guys took last year post Oklahoma State that you'll need to do once again this year?
I would say just learning from our mistakes. That first Oklahoma State game, I feel like nobody was on the same page. Players, coaches, as a whole unit, just no one was on the same page. And I feel like that's what it was in this BYU game. I feel like we had a great week of preparation, but we didn't come out and execute. We came out, tiptoed our way into it, and I feel like the environment got the best of a lot of the young people. You look on the sideline, a lot of young people just eyes big. I feel like it was just something new to them. So with that happening, I feel like coming out on these next games, next big environments, they'll be able to handle it better.
What do you feel like Devin Neal is giving y'all on defense?
He's given us great, really everything, great energy, a great aspect on the defense. He's vocal, he communicates, he's real smart. His IQ level it's up there. We just come out every play. He's calling out plays. If Dylan's not communicating, if I'm not communicating, someone's not communicating, you can hear Devin in the back end communicating to all the DBs. So I feel like he's a big leader within the secondary.
Is there anything different about preparing for Texas State when conference play is on the tail end of this one?
You said, do we feel like? Say that one time.
Is there anything different about getting ready for this game with conference play immediately following Saturday?
No, I wouldn't say there's a big difference. I would just say, like I said earlier, just come out every day, know who you're playing, just execute, take it one step at a time, 1% better each and every day. Just do our job, worry about the opponent we have this Saturday, and then next week we'll get to them.
Matt, y'all were still able to pulled their running game down, and I think that was kind of a point of emphasis for them to try to establish something there. You take a lot of pride in what y'all been able to do on that end?
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in our front seven. I know our run game. Line us up against anyone in the nation. I have full confidence that they won't be able to rush on our front seven at all.